Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I really wanted to spend some time with Bryn Michaela. Well, Bryn. She is so beautiful. And I wish that you could see her true coloring. Because on the phone camera here, she looks a little orangish or brownish. And there is natural sunlight here. It's just, I guess, my phone isn't that great. And that was weird. My voice sounds a little weird today. I hope that doesn't mean I'm getting a cold. But I really want to change her into something. And of course, it's going to be pink. I have been on my favorite pink kick lately. This pink and white, I absolutely love it. And I'm going to continue with it because I can. So, take off this beautiful passy. Oh, she is so beautiful. I wish you could see how truly beautiful she is. And her eyes are like this blue color, like a, not really a light blue and not a dark blue, but kind of in the middle. I don't know the name of it, but on camera she looks like it's dark sometimes, like a brown. But it's really not. I love she has spit bubbles. She is gorgeous. But anyways, and I brought something to do her hair with. Like I want that curl back that I had. So I'll take off her head wrap. Oh, she's gonna have to. Oh, her hair gets messy though. And see, Bryn does flop down like that, but I don't mind. I notice that some people like their dolls when they go like this, they want their head up. She kind of does, but I like it floppy. She's a lot more cuddlier. Maybe I could put, have it like a little more sturdy wood. Oops. I feel like you're. She is beautifully painted. Wendy, you are an amazing artist. I love your work. I really wish that my camera could pick up on that. Just got widen the hips. So her hair gets so messy easily. I have this, she came with this one. I'm pretty sure she did. Isn't it beautiful? But I can't find the proper pants to go with it. But I did find these overalls. And of course they're the pink, I know. But I love the pink. Has a little bow right here, which is beautiful. I love the butterflies on here. And I know it's kind of a bit too much pink, but I don't care. I love it. I love this pink. So I have a few more days off work. We go back on Monday. And I'm really not looking forward to it really lots. I'm happy to see my kids again, but it's just that there's new policies going to be put into place and new rules and regulations regarding the politics of the school. And they're just getting, the school system nowadays is really, I say, messed up. It's messed up. I am so thankful that the school where I work for, like the public schools, we are allowed to say the Lord's Prayer. In fact, they do the Lord's Prayer, and we can talk about Jesus and God. But the public schools in normal places, it's forbidden to talk. Even if a child asks you about something, you're not allowed to answer, which I think is wrong. If a child wants to know, a child wants to know. And it's up to us teachers to teach them. One time I was working with another school division, and it was with preschool. It was many years ago, and it was in a city. So, of course, they're going to have to follow the rules and regulations, because especially in cities, they have to. But so anyways, we were at the center coloring away with the kids, just, relaxing, talking nice, chatting, being friendly, being social. And a little girl asked me for my black crayon, but I was using it, I was coloring it. So I said to the little girl, I said, I'm using it right now, but as soon as I'm finished, I'll give it to you, and you could have it after me. And she's like, And so anyways, whatever. I ignored her. So the administrator lady, she says, give her your black crayon. And I said, I'm almost done. And I tried to go really fast. And so anyways, I did. I went really super fast. And I said, here you go. So anyways, afterwards, the administrator talked to me, and she said, from now on, if a little child wants something and you have it, you give it to them right away. No ifs, no buts, no explanations, just give it to them. And I said, but why? I said, do you want to teach them how to be patient? And she interrupted me and yelled at me and said, you can't let their creativity slip away. At that moment, they're being creative. And they want to use that black crayon, so give it to them right at that moment so their creativity does not go away. And I'm thinking, what kind of, I was so upset. And stupid things like that. I was at another school division years later, and also years ago, but it was a completely different community. But I was teaching drama to grade 1s, and I wasn't their main teacher, I was just the drama teacher. But anyways, I came to their class, their main class, and picked them up, and we walked down the hallways to my classroom. And on the way, one of the boys, he was calling everybody you're an a-hole, but the real word, he swore. And he swore at me. So I stopped everyone in the hallway. I said, stop, stop. And I went over to that kid, and I bent down to his eye level, and I said, you don't talk like that at school here. I was giving him heck. But quietly, I was to his face. I didn't poke at him with my finger, even though I wanted to. And so anyways, I went back to my room. And later on, the principal gave me heck for giving this kid heck. And the principal said, you are not the main classroom teacher. You don't teach them discipline. You teach them drama and nothing else. And I'm like, well, I don't talk back to my bosses. But I'm thinking, what's this world coming to when they want academics higher than manners? Or virtues? I don't. So yeah. So I just, And it's happening everywhere. Like, we're labeling all these kids everywhere. Like, this kid has ADHD, this kid has blah, 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 that kid has blah, blah, blah. And treat them special. Everybody wins. Make sure, oh, I was working at a school, and you know how they have monthly awards? I was told that you make sure that every kid wins something or else. And they were threatening me if I didn't. And they'd even come in my room and check, oh, did so-and-so win? Did so-and-so win? Okay, good. You made sure everyone win. Good. That's what they... It's really frustrating being a teacher in this day and age. It really is. So yeah, sorry about that. I just went into this huge rant. It's just, why can't people be nice? No. Like, what's in this? Why are people becoming so greedy? I don't get it. Like, my youngest boy is 9, and there's no way I want any more kids, and I'm afraid for their kids, my grandchildren, growing up in a society with public school systems that are based on what they are. Like, I just don't get it. Like, for instance, for me, I had a certain kid on timeout in my class because he deserved it. He was throwing chairs, and he was throwing chairs, throwing tables, swearing. So I put him on timeout, like it was severe timeout. I was mad at him. I said, you sit here and you don't move, and he was like screaming and blah. So I let him calm down a bit on this timeout. And then I came over and I started talking to them. And, you know, trying to talk to them like, why are you choosing these choices? Blah, blah, blah. I know they're only 5, but you know what? 5-year-olds know. If you teach them right and wrong, they know. They're not stupid. Why do some of these professionals, so-called professionals, come around and say, oh, they're only kids. Do what the kids want. And why are you giving them heck? Oh, look, you made her cry. You're so cruel. The kid is crying because he feels remorse. Good. It's good that he's crying. Good for him. Let him cry by himself in the corner. And let him think about it. I'm not going to baby my kids. It's just so frustrating. And then it's getting really frustrating being in a career that you don't agree with. When these so-called professionals come in and say, poor Johnny, you have to give him love. Don't give him heck, even though he's throwing chairs. He just has a bad home life. Give him a hug. Well, sure, I can give him a hug, but first I'm going to give him heck for what he did. He's not allowed to throw chairs at school. Why? I don't get it. And you know what? You see these kids grow up into teenagers, and these teenagers are so disrespectful. Our world is going. And I don't like it. But I love these guys. These guys will never grow up, and they'll never see the pain. Because they won't know the pain. You never know. Life is about hardships. You learn from it. I've had tons of hardships. I had a really rough childhood at times. I'm not saying exactly what. I had my share of tragedies, things happen to me. I've been poor broke. I've been penniless for months and months. The only thing I haven't is been thrown on the streets. Although I have spent a night or two like outside of a home. I've had hardships, and I think this is where I am today. This is what makes me successful today, and I'm very proud of myself. These kids nowadays, they think they deserve. They think it's their right to be rich or have all these things. Give me, give me, give me, me. It's all about that. And oh, you're not allowed to hit me. You're not allowed to give me heck. You're not allowed to starve me. If you don't want, when I was a kid, if I didn't want to eat my supper, I starved. Or I'd be sitting at the table for 5 hours straight. Can I go to the washroom? No, you eat your supper. Can we do that nowadays? No. Because that's cruel. It's cruel to kids. Can't hurt their feelings. It's frustrating. It really is. Oh my goodness, look at your hair. Oh, you're so beautiful. You know what? You melt my troubles away. Yes, you do. You melt my troubles away. She is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. Now I am using a real comb today because I want to get that curl back. And I did bring... Now this is Johnson & Johnson's No More Tangles. I don't use it often, so I know that you should. If you do their hair often, you should use like water. But I don't do it as much as, well, especially when I'm working. I have no time to spend. It's like my job is extremely stressing. Not only are the kids stressing, but the things that we can try and do to fix it are stressing, because everything nowadays is about policies and regulations, safety concerns. We're spiraling down. She is cute. But not much. This side, maybe I could spray a little bit more. And same with the parents, like not all parents, but nowadays parents think that it's all up to the teacher to teach. Like maybe not in the city, but where I teach, thank goodness, so where's some wood? I'm gonna touch wood. Because thankfully I work well with parents. But I do know some teachers that have a hard time. I use this finger to dial. Yeah, I want to dial that. Of course, you're not looking at it. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's like it's falling. Let's see if we can get you playing with that. I'll take those fingers. Let's see if we can try and pose her to where she is. Oh, sorry. over for you. Just go look down at it. You totally can't see. Aw, she's cute. Look how beautiful she is. Okay, before I go, I want to move this. I feel so disorganized. Oh, beautiful. She is gorgeous. Okay, before we go, I really love to sprinkle this baby powder, the original. I love the original. Here's a funny story. You know the lavender scent of baby powder? Yes, it is lovely, but you know why I don't buy it? Because we used to have a cabin and an outhouse. And the outhouse was horribly stank. But my mom, she tried to use a lavender scented stuff to use to try and mask the outhouse odors. And it never worked. I mean, maybe some days, but not always. So the smell of lavender to me, it just reminds me of the masked outhouse smell, which is disgusting. So I love the original, and don't think I'll ever buy lavender. So that's my story about that. You there? She's so beautiful. Aww. I love her. And this color pink. Adore it. Adore it. Oh, my hands are dry. You know what I don't have though? Baby lotion. I should buy it for me so it can smell nice on me. Hey? You think that's a good idea? Let's see. You're beautiful. Oh, she's so beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh, it's falling on me. No passing today. No passing today. Oh, she's beautiful. Actually, this kind of color is getting close to what she really is. Maybe it's because of all the white. Hey, yeah, let's see. My idea totally didn't work. Kind of. Not really. Oh, I need it bigger. Can you tell what this is? Aluminum foil. I wish I wish you could see her true color. But anyways, guys, I shall go. Thank you for listening to my little spiel. It's thinking about going back to work is stressing because we have 4 new projects that we're doing. I mean, like provincial-wide new rules and regulations in the school, and it's adding on to the pressure of what we have to complete and what we have to do. And when we have to try and complete these tasks, and if we don't agree with them morally, like myself, when I don't agree with the new school system and the new rules and regulations, that adds on more stress and it becomes frustrating and it becomes where I don't like going to work at all. I go into my room and I think, ugh, another day. Ugh. You know what? I used to love teaching. I used to love it. Back when we were allowed to do certain things, like if kids deserved a timeout with a little tap on the shoulder, then we could do that. Or write out, when you were, not everybody, but back in the day, if we got in trouble, we used to write out, like, you write on the board 100 times, like, this sentence, and blah, blah, blah. We're not allowed to do that anymore. We're not allowed to give out homework, you guys. Nope. Because it's too stressing on the kid. The kids should be kids. They should have fun and play. And boys will be boys and let them do what they want. No consequences. I hate it. I hate it. And especially parents are starting to feel this way, not only teachers. And another thing too, like, look at cops on the other hand. They're not allowed to do. How come all these people are blaming cops for things now? Do you notice that? Not so much lately, but I've noticed, this bad cop, they're racist and blah, blah, blah. No, they're doing their job. That's what they're doing. Anyways, before I get again on a huge rant and spiel, I will step off my soapbox and look at Bryn and cuddle her and thank goodness that she is just a doll. Because I really don't want her. Unless I wish I was rich enough to send people to private school where you are allowed to do certain things still. Because they have their own rules and regulations. But I tell you, the US and Canada, they are spiraling downhill, especially some places, like all these gun shootings. And when I was a kid, we never had Project Lockdown. Now in schools, we have to do fire drills and we have to do lockdown drills. So that was never an issue. And now it is. Like, I don't know. Anyways, thank you for listening. And I wish you a very calm and peaceful day. And I wish that I can retire early. Or find a career that I love again. And it's getting hard within the education system because, well, with anything, a lawyer system, hey, maybe a lawyer. They must be really busy these days. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Love you. And until next time, which will, yes, be tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye. Love you. Bye for now.